This Sunday is the third week of Lent. And in this Lenten season, each week, we have been looking at a day in the last week before Jesus heads to the cross. Each day we have seen Jesus take risks. Each day we have seen Jesus be fearless. I've noticed that Jesus has also been strategic. That first day, when Jesus entered into Jerusalem on a donkey, he had that planned. He entered in on a donkey to mirror the words of the prophets and to show that he was very different than the other person who was entering Jerusalem on the other side of town, Pontius Pilate, who was entering on a military horse. In this symbolic action, Jesus was setting forth a reputation, his reputation. He would be a very different kind of ruler than Pontius Pilate. It was a risk because people didn't want that kind of ruler. They were expecting something different, and yet Jesus was fearless. On the second day of the week, he entered into the temple and overturned the tables. That was planned as well. It was strategic. It was symbolic. Again, it mirrors the words of the prophets that the people would have known very well. And as he did those things, he symbolically placed his anger alongside the righteous anger of the prophets. The people knew the prophets were righteous, but they weren't so sure that Jesus was. Jesus was angry at them, after all. Still, Jesus was fearless. On this third day, we see Jesus challenge the people with his teachings. I think this is the biggest risk of all. It has certainly been the risk Jesus has taken in teaching throughout his ministry. He risked turning over everybody's understanding of the world. He challenged everything with his teaching. That's an uncomfortable place for people to be in the midst of that challenge. It is a pivotal risk, for I think every other risk he took hinged upon his teaching. As I think about all of the risks that Jesus has taken, it occurs to me that we are given the opportunity to think about our own reputations, our own anger, our own teaching. We all have a reputation of some sort. We all get angry sometimes. We all teach in one way or the other. But do we ever really think about what we are doing? Do we ever really take risks? Jesus invites us to be more intentional with how we present ourselves to the world, with how we are angry, and with what we teach. And if we take risks in our reputation, in our anger, in our teaching, and our challenge to the world, then we will get some people angry. If we take the risks as Jesus did, we might also change the world. Jesus, after all, was here to usher in the reign of God. That's a good thing to hang your reputation on, to place your anger toward, and to challenge people with. We must be fearless. Thank God we have Jesus to lead the way. I'll see you on Sunday.